Let's face it, January is not the most exciting time of the year when it comes to running an e-commerce business. For a solid month and a half, there's not much going on. You are before Valentine's Day, after the holidays. All of your customers spent all of their money during the months of November and December. So now you're kind of left wondering, what should I be focusing on during that month in regards to my paid ads? And should I even be worrying about paid ads during the month of January? So in today's video, I want to talk about the 4 things you should be doing during any seasonal downtime. Would that be January or the dead middle of summer, whenever all of your customers are on vacation? So let's get straight into it. My name is Justin and I'm the founder at Wizo Media, an e-commerce marketing agency specializing in elevating thriving brands by simplifying e-commerce growth. So the first thing you should be doing is to take a step back and review your past performances. So whether you're using an attribution software or the ads manager itself, and if honestly that'd be the best case scenario, if you also have, as an example, Motion app in order to analyze your ad creatives, take a look at how your ads performed over the last few months. All of your data is somewhat inflated during Q4, although you have a surge in traffic, a surge in conversions, therefore allowing you to easily spot potential new winners that you may have not found before. What I mean by that is, if you've watched some of my old videos when I talk about getting ready for Q4, I say that it's not necessarily a good time to test new things, that you should be utilizing past performers and repurposing them into Black Friday or Cyber Monday themed assets. But when it comes to that post-holiday period, look back at that Black Friday. Did everything perform as you had imagined? Or the winners you thought were gonna win again actually won again? If not, why? So really take some time to review your best ads, your best audiences, your best ad channels, and last but not least, your website. January is an amazing month for you to focus on CRO and getting your site ready for the higher season. Again, usually during Q4, you have a surge in traffic on your website. Therefore, you're able to more easily spot whether or not you have conversion issues on there. Honestly, people are a lot more in the mindset to buy during Q4, so this might skew your data a little bit, but you should be able to easily spot upsell opportunities and ways for you to actually improve your overall funnel. Which leads me back to my tip number 2, which is dial back your ad spend and focus on increasing customer lifetime value. You can do so by taking a couple of weeks to do very little acquisition. Honestly, I never really ask clients or advise clients to ever completely stop acquisition, but sometimes we'll dial it down, focus just a little bit more on retargeting for the time being in order to maintain the business. Never do that too long term. I've actually got another separate video coming up on that issue, as I see a lot of people in the space are going like heavy retargeting for a couple of weeks when they're off holiday season. So that honestly is a big red flag to me, but again, topic for another day. So to increase customer lifetime value, you can do so again with a slight increase in retargeting ad spend. You can also do so with nurturing email marketing campaigns. You can also do so, again, by going back to CRO. If you're able to take that time to review your funnel and add apps that you potentially did not have before, increase checkout upsell opportunities, cross sells, whatever. It really is the best time for that because you have a lower traffic amount on your website. So if you're testing new stuff, if stuff is a little bit buggier, it won't matter as much. You don't want to start testing stuff when you know you're going to have a lot of sales coming through and you might be losing on these potential sales. If you already know you're not going to have that many sales come through, it's the best time to test stuff on the website. So dial back the ad spend on acquisition, but don't stop it completely. Slightly increase the spend on retargeting and focus on increasing customer lifetime value through websites and email opportunities, which is a great segue for my tip number 3. So lists and engagement building. So it's also an amazing time for you to start running ads for lead generation or engagement building. So this is great for you to populate your Klaviyo list, as an example. So you start running ads for an upcoming Valentine's Day campaign. Even though we're a month and a half out, it doesn't matter. It's a very good time right now to start building that list. It's a great opportunity actually for you to get some more subscribers. So again, instead of using or wasting that ad spend for conversions that won't happen, people will be much more likely to give you potentially an email for, again, an upcoming holiday promotion coming up in a month or so. Or you might want to focus on engagement building. So some of the easy ways for you to do that is you can actually create a 3 to 5 part series of reels that are meant to educate and bring awareness to your brand as a whole. So as an example, you could have reel 1 that talks about, and treat that like you would with an ad funnel. Reel 1 would be a very top of funnel issue, something for people that are not really aware of your brand. You post that reel organically on Instagram, and then you run engagement ads to that reel in order to, again, build awareness. Then you retarget the people that have interacted with that first reel with the second one. That, again, it kind of changes a little bit in terms of what you talked about. So that is a little bit more of a granular issue. And you do so for at least a 3-part series, where at the end, the people that have gone through this full 3-part series, you retarget them with an offer on the website. That is what I call killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You basically use that opportunity for you to, on the one hand, build engagement and potentially increase followers on your Instagram page. And on the other side, you're actually gonna get some more qualified and knowledgeable buyers that are gonna be good for you to retarget and convert at the end of the day. And last but not least, my 4th tip is based on everything else that I just said. Start producing new creative assets. It's a good time for you to start testing new angles and also to get ready for the higher season. I feel like I see a lot of brand owners, they arrive in January and they're completely done. They're mentally fatigued. They don't really want to push through the month, and they use that month as a month to coast, which, look, if you really need vacation and time off, I would honestly not argue against the fact that January is a great time for you to benefit from that slower downtime. But alternatively, if you're ready, you're up to go, and you've got some time on your hands, and what I would recommend that you do is that you already start prepping for the higher season. I'm a big advocate of getting ready in advance. In my personal and work life, I love to get shit done months or weeks or days or however early I can do. So funny story, when I actually was a college student, in the specific department that I was studying in, so the graphic and web design faculty, actually, they would give you at the beginning of the semester the entire curriculum of everything that you would have to go through and all of the projects that you would have to submit throughout the semester. And you already had all the instructions about how to complete these projects. And what I would do is, for the first 2 to 3 weeks, or even in some cases for the first month of the semester, I had no life. I would literally spend all of my time going through these projects and making sure I would get everything done as soon as possible, so that I had the entire rest of the semester free to do whatever I want. And now I'm making a segue back to my point, which is you have a lot of time on your hands right now, but you already know you've got some stuff coming up in the future, right? You have Valentine's Day coming up in a month and a half. Why not get ready right now? Why not already prepare your website? Why not already do your creatives? Why not already do your UGC and not wait until your last minute and rushed to do so? Now, if you want to be a part of a free community of e-commerce brand owners and also get access to me and ask me any questions that you have regarding e-commerce, paid advertising, and anything along that realm, then click the link in the description down below to join our free Facebook group. And make sure to actually fill the questionnaire prior to joining the group, as we only let in the highest quality members in the group. So that means the members that have answered every single question, to make sure that we have the highest intents and, again, eliminate as much of the spam as possible. Now, if you're listening to this video and you are an e-commerce brand owner making at least $50,000 a month with your brand, then also check out the description below and book in a free demo call with our team. Fill up the pre-call questionnaire, watch the pre-call video, and I'll be more than happy to speak with you on that call, introduce you to our services, and see if you're a good fit for one of our e-commerce marketing programs. On that note, check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.